What? Your people.
Not my people.
Okay.
Because the lineage of my people, we don't.
Because we be on our own plane.
My family don't act like this. But I don't know what it is about some groups of black folks that the things they do are just so darn ridiculous. I just can't comprehend why do you make minutia so big? So listen, man, y'all watch this. This is ridiculous. This is minutia.
Mindset is everything.
It's a minutia. So apparently, the police was called because of over $15.99 Applebee's all you can eat. But y'all listen to what y'all see the title, but then listen to this. This is ridiculous.
Sir, we're the one called. Okay, they have a $15.99 special unlimited. Me and my sister both got one, and then we ordered dessert.
You called?
Yeah. We called because the man told us because I gave a plate of shrimp to my brother.
Did she say a plate of shrimp?
That's not what they special say. If you go look at their menu, it don't tell you. That's like you eating and you give something to your sister or your friend. It don't tell you nowhere on there if you share the food. Then they charge us 15. It's unlimited. He told us because we share food. They charge us for every person that ate at the table. You can't do that because it don't say that.
Talking about some well, I'm telling you, where my phone at? Because I recorded
the girl behind us will tell you.
Then she got a bucket drink.
We ordered it. It don't say if you this only for one person. It say $15.99 per person.
Watch what the officer say.
It don't say $15.99.
Well, what are you thinking?
Sir, he told us because he ate. I gave him my plate of shrimp. He told me he charged because he seen our shrimp. You can't tell me if I don't want to eat something that I can't give it to nobody.
I get where you're coming from.
But no, we wasn't.
Okay, you're paying $15.99, so 3 adults can eat the one.
It's multiple things. It's
15, but I'm thinking myself.
They thought it was a sampler.
Okay. They limit how much you can get. It doesn't say that, though, sir. They should say that. I'm gonna be honest. If you saying that, you should say per person. It doesn't say per person. It doesn't say that.
He's coming to get the drink.
It doesn't say per person. It just say 15. And my thing is, if he charged us for 3, he's trying to charge us for everybody at the table. You can't do that.
So you're trying to do the $15.99, so every single one of you free for $15.99.
The way that said is just $15.99 unlimited. Give you 3 options. It's one thing he tried to charge us 1, 2, and 3. Carter, stop, TT man, stop. Okay, I'll take him back in there. Let's take him back in there.
$15.99 per person. It says it right there.
Okay, that's one thing. That's what I'm saying. And for us 3 adults.
Okay.
We ordered the kids.
Oh, come on.
Sit here and talk to me, talking about we're fucking savages. And don't say nothing to me. If I'm on your shit.
Savages.
That's enough. Are you being warned for disorderly conduct?
Relax.
If she doesn't shut up, she's going to jail.
I'm going to jail.
This is
ridiculous.
The next episode of Stupid.
One more time.
Oh my gosh.
$15.99.
You want to do all this, but you don't want to say nothing to him for disrespecting me.
Look at what you're doing.
Exactly.
You're causing the ruckus.
The man. Oh my gosh. Over $15.99
scrimp plate. Scrimp. A scrimp plate. For a scrimp plate.
This is sad.
Please, sir, please can I talk to you? Please.
Take the keys. No,
is this Georgia too? This feel like Georgia.
Please, woo-woo, just please. I'm going.
But you didn't know how to close your mouth. He said, just let it
because I had
go.
something to say about him disrespecting
listen.
me. Because I had something to say about him disrespecting me.
Get in the car.
I gotta go to jail because I had something to say about him disrespecting me.
Okay, so now you're gonna be resisting, right?
I'm not resisting.
Then get in the car.
But you're really telling me I'm going.
So listen. So check this out. Check this out. It's so many things that were off on this situation. It was so many things. One, you knew that y'all were going to go over there and y'all were trying to get as much food for less as possible. Let's be real. Y'all knew that you might not have had enough bread for everybody to eat. So you're like, man, we can hit because we used to do that stuff when I was younger. I I cannot
And
do
they-
this one
it wasn't-
because we used to do that stuff.
They
Like,
were
we
not
go-
sticklers.
Listen, we
when
used
you
to
were
go to-
younger.
When we were younger, and that's when you're younger. This is what you're doing younger, not older. But we used to go to CC's Pizza in Clayton County. You get all the pizza, and you get a plate. Everybody just go up there and keep getting pizza off the thing. It was all you can eat. That's something you do when you're younger and you had no money. But when you get older and you at Applebee's, and it's super obvious because you're sitting there at the booth around people, and people are in there, and then it's super obvious that what you're doing, and they gonna be like, nah. And then maybe if you would have been a certain Applebee's where you might have had a little bit more favor, somebody might have looked over that. But you tried to pimp
Or
the
been
system.
a little bit more humble
To you. But you tried to pimp the system, and then it backfired on you. But what made it worse, the girl who came out with the orange, she was doing too much mouth talking.
Yeah.
The man, let me tell you something. White people look at black people like savages when you act like a savage. So that's why he said, I didn't look at it like disrespect. You acting like an animal. And then nobody can't call you a monkey, or they can't call you no racist derogatory, but they can say you acting savage like you were. You probably raised so much ruckus on the inside of that restaurant that people would not really could have a peaceful dinner in that spot. So that's why it looks so savage. And then she came out drinking, and she had the bottomless joints.
I saw that.
The bottomless joints, them the drunkards. I ain't calling the girl a drunkard, but that's the stuff.
That's the bucket.
That's the bucket where you about to be. So her emotions and alcohol
and that's
is
what I
all
was going to
tied
say.
to.
That's what I was going to say is that the emotion. They knew they were trying to get over, and that's the thing. You got to do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. When you young and you a kid, I'm not saying it's right, but these are little things that young people may do. Like you don't have any cash or something like that, so you may try it once or maybe twice, but you realize as you get older that ain't it. That is something that a teenager would do with their friends. So I'm like, come on. And then he said on the menu it said per person. If you can't afford to have and pay for a certain number of people, then you need to go where you can afford to pay. I know stuff has changed. Our economy is not the same,
It's not the same.
So even McDonald's, you're gonna be spending probably what you spent at Applebee's.
And you know what? I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna lie to you, babe. She might have got by if it was 2 people.
True.
But it looked like y'all had 1, 2, 3. Y'all had and kids. Y'all had too much. Y'all trying to basically you were trying to steal. But then the thing is, you could have shared if you had just been like one other person. But if ain't nobody else at the table paying,
but it's
just you. Let me tell you, they spent that other $15 on that big bucket of liquor that she had in that little drain. That's what she spent her money.
But the catch is, she's the one who called. Applebee's didn't even call.
That's even more
That's
stupid.
what's messed up about it. You called on yourself, thinking you was gonna be able to
Pimp
get
the
away.
system.
Exactly.
And what you thought they were going to do? What you thought Apple they're going to tell them, oh, we're so sorry. Here, we're going to give you a free. Come on back.
Right.
What was your thinking?
I don't know.
Your best bet was to
go back in there and try to talk it
or
with the management
leave.
But no, that would if they leave and not pay.
Listen.
No, not leave.
No, listen what I'm saying. Not just walk out. What I'm saying is, after all that ruckus, I guarantee for them to go on, the manager keep them little $15.99. Y'all take care. And there you go. You would have ate for free.
Maybe.
You would have ate
Maybe.
for free.
You don't know that. Maybe. No. What she should have done was humbled herself down and tell her friends to shut up, acting alley.
I said savages.
I mean, I can imagine. I would have wanted to leave too. My night would have been ruined. You think you're going to come up there and have a peaceful dinner in a quiet family spot, and here you got some folk in here that's trying to get over.
And I enjoy me, every blue moon I go to Applebee's. I enjoy me some Applebee's. It's
I
always
haven't been to Applebee's.
We haven't gone there in a long time.
Years.
I mean,
have we ever gone together?
Mm-hmm.
Once.
It's been a long time.
Once at the one that was down off on Cascade.
I like to go to Applebee's, get them fries at times. Sometimes you get the basket of fries and stuff like that.
Because when I was working at IBM.
Yeah,
in my earlier years, I wore them out.
I wore them out because they were at the next red light from our apartment complex. So I'd be up all there trying to see what I can catch me at this pre-wife day. See what I catch me at the bar.
That was the one off Interstate North. It was like
I got $5. I'm about to give me 3 beers up in there.
I ordered the same thing all the time.
That was the good old days.
I can't do Applebee's no more.
The good old days.
But y'all, what do y'all have to say about this? I'm curious.
It's a word that I want to say, but I'm not gonna say it on there. I'm stop. I ain't gonna say that.
Don't say that.
But That right there, it looks, when we go out there and we act like that, it look ridiculous.
What can you expect?
And I'm not even gonna lie to you, not just to black people, but it look real ridiculous to white people on the other side.
But my thing is, did she know she was wrong? Because when he said, look, it said $15.99 per person.
Per person. She didn't read the little fine print.
Maybe so.
You know how it say per person in little $15.99 all you can eat. Shoot, we about to eat them in this thing.
See,
we get all kind of scrimp.
How did you not see that? But
you can get the scrimp.
But that would have been her way out. That would have been her way out.
You get the scrimp. You get and then you had them 2 oranges before you got there.
Please don't do that. Don't do that. Not orange. Ooh, the word is orange. But anyway, I'm saying, you know, I'm just like, wait a minute. How are you trying to get away? Well, okay, so let's just say maybe she didn't know. She didn't see it. That is when you would have had to have humbled yourself down and say, you know what? Oh my gosh, I did not know that it was $15.99 per person. I'm so sorry. You know how, and that y'all. But no, we wanted to get prideful. We wanted to get even more. But no, it wasn't her. It was the other girl.
No, the orange one. She would. No, let me tell you. If it had been friend of your stirred up friend that was buzzed from the drink, they probably went on by their way. A meaningless complaint. I think they wanted. The people said something to them. They didn't like it, and they were hoping if they stirred up something, they were going to get something free out of the deal. Everybody got a stomach full of scrimps.
No, so the example they give here is employees asked not to be named, saying they feared retribution. So if they're ratting out somebody, they don't want to be named because whoever the person is they're ratting out might come back for retribution.
I used the wrong word.
So, no.
But nah, they thought they'd come out of that thing free, and then your little friend and got locked up.
I was thinking of reparations.
Whatever your bail is, was not worth that little bucket of drink and them $15 all you can eat with the scrimps.
And that's the thing. You need to be people have to really be able to control their emotions.
And your liquor.
That thing right there was unnecessary because the lady who was talking initially, she was the more calm one. She was the one that had it more together, and she could have been. Hold on, let me get my point out. She could have talked her way or their way to reason. I'm not gonna say out of the situation, but she could have been the one to talk them once she calmed herself down because she was a little agitated too. But when the police told her,
but the man came out and said, "You guys are savages, okay?" All right, y'all.
Oh my gosh,
man. Sometimes some group of my people got to do better, bro. They got to do better, and it ain't slavery.
And we got to read the fine print.
You do, because I didn't look at that stuff and then read the fine print and get surprised too, but not on never on no food.
Reparations.
All right, 2024. Be more.
Talk less.
We'll see you on the next one.
Subscribe to the channel, guys. Subscribe.
See y'all on the next one.
Yeah.
We got to go to Publix.